Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing our new Ninja Foodi NeverStick Premium pans. The ones that we're looking at are the 12-piece set. So you ready? Let's get into this. Okay, let's check out the claims on this box. This is the Ninja Foodi NeverStick Premium 12-piece set. Keep in mind there's two different versions of the Ninja Foodi NeverSticks. There's the premiums like we have here, and there's also a version called Essential. They don't cost much different, but the premiums are supposed to be much better than the essential. So if you're in the market for something like this, I'd probably skip the essentials and just go for the premiums. You see that these guys have cast stainless handles, they're hard anodized, and they got stainless steel rimmed glass lids. The stainless steel set that I have has full stainless steel lids, and I really thought that was a good idea until I started using them a lot and decided that, you know what? Probably nicer to be able to see what you're cooking without taking the lid off. You can see they're PFOA, cadmium, and lead free. So that's nice to know you won't poison yourself when you use them. They're dishwasher safe, which is something you wouldn't normally see with a non-stick pan, which is one of the reasons I kind of picked these up. They're metal utensils safe, which is another one of those taboo things with non-stick pans. And they're induction ready. Down here you can see all the different types of cooking you can use these pans with. They're good with induction, ceramic cooktops, halogen, electric, gas, and they're oven safe to 500 degrees, which is pretty high for something like this. And again, a non-stick pan normally can't go in the oven. So that's pretty weird. Ninja's got a 10-year guarantee on these, which is pretty outstanding actually. And right here you can see that they're claiming that the NeverStick cookware won't stick, chip, or flake. On this side of the box, you can see a quick breakdown of all the parts on these pans. You got 13mm thick stainless steel rim tempered glass lids, cast stainless steel handles, looks like they're double riveted also, the durable exclusive non-stick coating, which is evidently bomb-proof and from some other planet. You got a stainless steel induction compatible bottom plate, right there, shot blasted hard anodized exterior, which just means it's going to be nice and durable. And you got a 4.5mm thick heavy gauge aluminum base. And here's the details down here of that 10-year guarantee. And I'll tell you what, this sounds pretty impressive. These are some pretty big claims. I can't wait to try these out and see how they stand up to that. On the other side, we got a little bit of information of how they created these pans, along with something about superheated plasma ceramic particles that are fused to the surface of the pan, so whatever, and an obscure chart about traditional pans versus NeverSticks, with some information on it that really doesn't give you a whole lot of information. But it sounds good, so hey, here's a little bit more information about the construction of the pan, and a little information about what all this other crap means. Which means you're supposed to be able to sear like stainless steel, probably heat in the oven like a cast iron pan, and heat evenly with perfect results. Those look like pancakes, so probably focusing on the non-stick and the aluminum heat spreading. In the box you get 7 pans, 5 of which have lids, 2 of which do not. You got an 8-inch fry pan, a 10-inch fry pan with a lid, a 12-inch fry pan, a 2.5-quart saucepan with a lid, 3.5-quart saucepan with a lid, 5-quart saute pan with a lid, and a 6.5-quart stock pot with, you guessed it, a lid. What's interesting to me is to find out if any of these lids here that come with this will fit on the 8-inch fry pan and the 12-inch fry pan. Because it sure would be nice if maybe these two lids right here could go on either one of these pans, and then that way you can cover them all. But we'll find out when we open this box, which is what we're doing right now. Okay, let's get this opened up. Okay. It's funny, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you notice that every single product that comes from Ninja is packaged almost exactly the same way. And you know what? I appreciate that. Here we got a plug for their website. So if you buy these NeverSticks and you like them, they're happy to sell you more. And then over here they got a plug for the website, the YouTube page, their Facebook community, and all sorts of other stuff, along with a lot of really great looking food that was probably cooked right on this Ninja cook set. Or it's just stock photography, because that little pan right there is not a Ninja pan. That might just be a plate, but it kind of looks like a pan. So I'm just going to say it's a pan because it's funnier that way. I'm going to take this off here. Alright, we got a couple of these lids right on top here. Just take a look at this. Ooh, these are nice. These are very nice actually. Like the finish on these. I like the little Ninja logo on there. That looks pretty good. And I like the design of these lids. They got a little bit of weight to them, so that's good. And look like they're riveted on pretty securely, so that's good too. One thing though, there's no ventilation holes on these, so I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe it'll be just fine. Lid number 2, and that's packed with a little bit of marketing material as well. More information about the NeverStick pans, along with cleaning and care information, and some neat little things that you can use to cook with these. Recommended heat settings, how to use that in the oven, and a little egg recipe right here too, so that's pretty cool, and this is something that we always get with Ninja products. Granted, they're usually bigger than this, but you know what? I'll take it, and I like it. More care and use information here, and then lid number 2, this is one of the larger ones. Same construction, same everything, just a little bit bigger. By the way, this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Okay, we'll open this up right here. Okay, it's like we have the 12-inch saute pan here. This surface is a lot different than what I expected it to. Usually a nonstick pan is really super smooth. This really isn't. It's a little bit on the rough side. But man, the weight on these pans are pretty good. It's almost as heavy as a stainless pan. There's a label on it, and if you look right here, they're reminding you to remove this label before you cook with it. So they think I'm a moron. These handles are really nice too, and they're double riveted like I mentioned before. Seems like they're on there pretty good. The handles are actually a little bit long too, which I kind of dig that as well. On the bottom of the pan you can see the induction plate down here. And really it does look pretty nice. I'm liking this. 12-inch pan. Okay, what do we got here? Another lid, looks like the smallest one. Same as the other ones, but smaller. And right in here, that's our last lid. And this one's the smallest one. Exactly the same as all the other ones. Okay, right here, looks like we got our stock pot. This is a 6.5 quart stock pot. Not the biggest stock pot in the world, but it is pretty tall. So what it lacks in width, it makes up for in height. There's your induction plate down here on the bottom. Got 2 handles just like the saute pan, and double riveted here on both sides. And it's got that same kind of rough texture in here as well. Okay, saute pan number 2. This is the 10-inch saute pan, or fry pan, whatever you want to call it. Same as all the other ones, same construction. Obviously everything looks the same. Same weird sticker. And that's actually 10.25 inches. So slightly bigger than 10-inch. It's not that that makes a huge difference, but just figured I'd mention that to you. Lifting this out. And this looks like our 2.5 quart saucepan here. Very nice. These actually have a little bit of a beveled edge here. I didn't notice that before. Again, same construction, same induction plate. And looks like our last saucepan. And this is the 3.5 quart. This is our small fry pan here. The 8-inch fry pan. We got the last of our lids here. That's the big one. And guess what? It's just like all the other lids, but bigger. And our last pan, the 5 quart saute. This is the big saute pan. And again, same induction plate. I'll tell you what, this is a pretty complete set. I mean, the only thing you might possibly want is a really big stock pot, but other than that, I think you kind of got all your bases covered with this. Here's the whole set laid out with all of the lids on the correct pans. Remember what I said earlier when I mentioned that there were 7 pans but only 5 lids? Typically when you get a set, for some reason that always seems to be a problem and you have at least one pan that doesn't have any kind of lid that'll fit on it. So you end up using an oversized lid and just kind of finagle it on there. But we're gonna see if we've got one here that will work on these two. Here's our 12-inch fry pan and our 5 quart saute pan. Eyeballing them, this is the closest. So we're gonna see if this lid will fit onto this pan. And look at that, perfect fit. You gotta love that. The only problem you would have is if you're using both these pans at the same time or something like that, because these 2 pans are the only ones that width. So we're 1 for 1 so far. Okay, and over here we have our 3.5 quart saucepan and our 8-inch fry pan. So let's see if that lid will work on this. Well, let's take that lid and see if this fits onto here. and that again is a perfect fit. So that answers that question. So far these pans are promising. Hopefully after we test these things out and do our review next week, we'll still feel the same way. If these perform the way Ninja claims they do, then this set is a freaking steal. Well, Ninja's making some pretty grandiose claims about these non-stick pans. But do they live up to the hype? Well, over the next couple of weeks, we're definitely going to find out. Stay tuned to the channel for a full review. Also, if you'd like a little bit more information about these Ninja Foodi NeverStick pans, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to those down in the description of the video. If you purchase stuff through our links, we do make a small commission on those, but it doesn't have any effect on the price that you pay. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about us, you can watch a couple more videos, or you can visit us online at joesphenomenal.com. I thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you back again here really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.